I remember when I was 4 years old, I was living in Conchwood with my grandmother for a short time. And my sister was down to my other sister's house. And she came home with her ears pierced. And I got out and walked about a mile and a half to get mine pierced. And that's just about as far as I can remember back, as a space in there between that. And I began to grow on up, and I went back home. I didn't stay there. I went back and stayed with my mom and dad, and we was on a farm. I didn't work in the farm, but I always went out there and messed around. I was very, very young. I couldn't work because I was too young. I was about 7 or 8. I went to Concord School. That's up off of Highway 80, out by St. James Church. And I went there until I was about 12. Then I moved to Darlene, and I lived there and walked to school, to Jenkins School, and I had to walk maybe 4 or 5 miles a day there and back. And it was a long walk, but I made it. I would be so cold when I get to school, my hands would be just aching. I would cry like a baby. My hands were so cold, but I kept on going. I made it. So that wasn't yesterday. It's been a long, long time. And it's not very many people can say they live to get 80 or 90 years old. But I made it that far, and I have been very, very happy. Every day wasn't Sunday. I had ups and downs. I worked in the cafeteria in Darlene for a while, but I wasn't making nothing, but I still made it. So here I am today, very, very old, but I am still happy now. Well, I taken care of my sisters when they was growing up. I didn't finish school because I went home to take care of the children, and I kept them through school. And they're Mag, Ruby, and I see to them going to college. They wouldn't have been able to work today if it hadn't been for me. So I've taken very good care of every one of them. And I don't have a child ever went to school in the morning time without breakfast. When I say I've taken care of them, I mean I've taken care of them. I have 3 kids, 2 girls and 1 boy. And I've had fun with my children. I tell you one thing about raising my kids. I always wanted to be home with them when the sun went down. I didn't want the sun to catch me away from home. My dad was tired as the dickens over me, but anyway, he would let me go sometime. But I'm still around. It's been a good life. I haven't been happy every day. I had good days and bad days, but still it could have been worse. I think I've came a long way. The main thing I want my children to stay together. I don't want them to be fussing and fighting. I really want my kids to stick together. I'm not asking them to take care of each other, but stay close and stay with the Lord. If you stay with Him, He'll stay with you. He's not gonna leave you. God didn't bring us this far to leave us. He's gonna stay with us. All you got to do is walk and talk with Him. He's there.